What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle. We're jumping back into the 350 million global downloads reached Part 2 celebration. It's in full swing. New SSR Vegeta, new SSR Krillin and Gohan, and I'm here to tell you why you shouldn't summon on this banner.
Hear my thought. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watch the cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my home.
Hey, before we get into the video, I just want to give a shout out to this month's members. I appreciate all of you guys. And if you want to contribute to the channel, but you don't want to have to sign up for a monthly payment type of thing, you can go into any one of my videos, this one included, and scroll down here to the thanks button. This is actually really cool. You're able to contribute, leave a highlighted comment below, and have a nice little animation on the YouTube video. Or you can just watch, subscribe, and like. So first off, let's go over the banner. And I haven't looked at this, but I'm going to tell you off the top. I'm going to tell you off rip, bruh, that you should not be touching this banner. For clarification, this Vegeta is extremely good. Is very, very good. Awesome card. Underrated card. Surprisingly great card. Alright? This Gohan and Krillin, pretty darn good. Honestly, pretty solid. Don't have too many complaints. Okay? Now let's take a look at the rest of the banner. Let's see. Again, I have no idea what's on this banner, but I already know this is going to be absolute trash. So let's hit that outfit change, by the way. Whew, looks good. Okay, let's see. So first off, those two featured units right there. Okay, Tech Krillin, not bad. Not bad at all. Very, very good with physical Goten and Trunks or any other type of Goten and Trunks because he's giving that, super class ally buff, which is always good. And he also becomes pretty strong if he's got a Kid Trunks or Kid Goten in the same turn. Unfortunately, if I remember correctly, his links aren't great with them. Yeah, he's got like Courage, Turtle School, Experienced Fighters, High Compatibility. Like, what is this? You know what I mean? So in terms of links, he's not particularly great with them, but they do power themselves up, particularly with that physical Goten and Trunks card. So this isn't bad. It's not bad at all. AGL Krillin, also not bad. I'm a fan of this, right? And I predicted that both of these units would be on the banner. It just makes the most sense. If you have a banner with Vegeta, Krillin, and Gohan, of course you're going to have like the two useful Krillins in the game. And in case you guys don't know what this guy does, a lot of base stats and is pretty solid if you have an Android 18 on the turn. So I'm not mad about him being on there at all. This is actually decent. The two good Krillins in the game are here. They're summonable at least. Let's see what's next. We're 4 deep, and so far, so good, I'd say. So far, so good. Icarus, okay. Now we're starting to get into the not so great. This dude is honestly not bad. He can actually be utilized in certain events because of everything that he does, right? So 120% attack and defense is great. He's only got a 15% chance to dodge, which is not that good, but if he's the first attacker, that goes to a 50% chance, which is really cool. And then, he still has a bunch of other things that he can do. Particularly, he gains that huge attack boost if he's the second attacker, which is really cool. So this dude is not awful. His links kind of are, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he's got Demonic Ways, Berserker, Gaze of Respect. Like, just makes no sense, some of these links. And in case you're wondering, Berserker, you have to be below 50% HP. And I believe it goes up to like 35% attack when HP is 50% or less, which is like, what? Why keep the HP restriction when Big Bad Bosses doesn't? This doesn't make sense. So this is a dud. You're probably not going to... You can use him, but you're not going to use him regularly, if that makes sense. All right, so 5 deep. AGL Nail. All right, not terrible. That makes sense for him to be on here. Unfortunately, he is extremely pigeonholed, where he kind of has to be next to Piccolo, or else he's just not that good. Because if you're not next to Piccolo, you're not getting your damage reduction and you're not getting your additional attack and defense 100%. So at that point, he's just a nail with Namekian Lynx that is sitting at 100% attack and defense. He's going to get tore up from the flow up. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, this guy's great next to Piccolo, terrible next to anybody else. All right, 6 deep. What's next? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Come on, man. I swear, so in case you guys haven't seen, there was a V-Jump leak. Now, unfortunately, V-Jump has not given us a lot of information this time around. It literally just said that there's going to be 3 Extreme Z Awakenings, which are going to be for all the free-to-play units. So that physical Goku, that old physical Goku that finally got his awakening, will be getting an Extreme Z Awakening. The Krillin and Vegeta exchange unit getting an Extreme Z Awakening, and then the Zarbon Dodoria is also getting an Extreme Z Awakening. But bro, and those are Extreme Z areas, right? So it'll probably just be one event, Extreme Z area, and then they'll also have the Int Ginyu getting his easy area, just getting the stage added. They need to add some Extreme Z battles, man. Like, this Super Saiyan Goku needs to get his Extreme Z Awakening in Part 3. The Planet Namek Goku, the strength transforming one. It would be so nice if he got his Extreme Z Awakening as well. And then the physical Kaioken Goku would be great to get his Extreme Z Awakening at the same time, right? Those 3. And then, of course, if you want to be nice and give us the legendary Extreme Z Awakenings for Tech Ginyu Goku and physical Captain Ginyu, that would be fantastic too. But if this dude doesn't get his Easy A, what is the point of this man? He's got 0 defense. None. Anywhere. Terrible. So that's 7 deep. This is the physical Kaioken Goku that I was talking about. He's not particularly great because he only sits at 80% defense. Yes, he gains more attack, and honestly, he can actually do decent damage for an old unit. I'm talking about 1-2 million attack stats if he's next to the strength transforming Goku, the Planet Namek Goku. They link up really, really well. I think they share like 5 or 6 links. So they're a great pair, but this guy's only got 80% defense. He just gets absolutely destroyed in difficult events. So he also needs an Extreme Z Awakening for sure. All right, so what? We're 8 deep. And okay, so you have this Tech Kaioken Goku. So this guy is good if you're facing Vegetas. If you're not, then he's kind of bad. And the main reason is he's giving himself 90% attack and defense when he supers, but only that. If you're not facing Vegeta, that's it. 90% attack and defense. If you're facing Vegeta's enemy, you gain more defense and ki at the start of turn. So this is the crazy thing, right? He also gives himself an additional 6 ki and 60% attack if you drop below 60% HP. So that's not bad. And he's also stacking attack and defense. So for long events against Vegeta, this guy can work. He can work. But it's very, very niche. Like, it is so just catered towards one enemy, one certain type of enemy, Vegeta, long events, that he's not that useful, to be honest. All right, so that was 9. This is 10. It's funny that they're throwing Saiyan Saga units here. Vegeta is the same as Goku, just literally against Goku's. So, honestly, he's the better unit at the end of the day. So that's 10, I believe. All right, so I predicted that he was going to be on the banner as well. Final Form Frieza. He's not bad. He's not bad. Kind of mid, honestly. 80% attack and defense. Gains an additional 50 if he's facing toward more enemies, which is not going to happen all the time. He does do a attack all, which also has a 30% chance to seal super attacks. So that's very useful. It's honestly very useful. And then, of course, you have this Strength Final Form Freeze. I believe this is the 12th featured unit here. He's okay. He does a lot of damage if you put him in slot 1 and he gets attacked first and then he attacks. He'll do a lot of damage. But yeah, he's okay. And that's it. All right, so 12 featured units. Yeah, no, that's not really, honestly, it's not really worth it, to be honest. What I do want to show you before I completely disregard everything I just said and actually do one multi on this banner is look at all this awesome stuff that they put in now for these top legendary summons. Look at this. You got a whole panel of the active skill. Revive through exchange with the passive skill. Vegeta Goku arrives. And then you also have the Gohan Krillin getting their own like manga style art on the side there. Release your power, right? You got the new SSR arts, which they normally do. The Awakenings, which you understand, right? And that shows you what their power is, everything, exchange conditions, what Goku does. Like, this is really dope. This they usually have done, but not like that new art that they're starting to put in there. Like, look at this stuff. Exchange with Goku to let the Saiyan pride live on. Ultra Super Attack, Amazing Impact. Will revive once being KO'd if the conditions are met. The passive skill will change and become effective against extreme class enemies. Launch the Ultra Super Attack to greatly raise attack and defense for one turn and cause Mega Colossal damage. And then, of course, you have the Krillin. Look at this. And Gohan. This is sick, dude. I like that they're adding this in there. Kind of gives you some... and then they're also showing events that's happening. That's actually pretty dope. But yeah, there you go. All right, let's do our summon on here. We're just going to do the one, and then we're going to save for the AGL Gohan Dokkan Festival banner that should be coming next. And we also really want to save for the Super Dragon Ball Heroes collaboration, because I'm insanely excited about that. Okay, let's drop 50 and see what happens. If you want to summon with me, you got to get your phone ready. You got to get your tablet ready. Get the emulator ready. Get the Etch-a-Sketch, whatever you're playing on, T183 calculator. Put it in your hand right now. We're summoning 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Too sweet it. Let's go. 50 Dragon Stones. 1 multi. Call it quits. All right. Probably going to be dead. Too sweet. Swipe down. No Zeno. That's fine. We'll get some gold coins and call it a day. Call it a day. I'll take a god. Okay, no god. Take a god on these banners, because a god on these banners just increases your chances of getting like an unfeatured LR, right? That's and I ain't gonna get mad at pulling an unfeatured LR on this, unless if it's somebody rainbowed. And really, the only ones I have rainbowed are LR Goku Frieza, Int Bojack, and Tech Goku Black. So those are the only ones that I don't need at all. I can take anybody else. As my cat meows in the background, letting you guys know. Yeah, so pretty much nothing. Nope. So gold coins, a 13 gold coin multi, and that's exactly why you shouldn't summon on this banner. Well, there you go, guys. If you want to see more videos telling you why you shouldn't or should summon, then let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see more stuff in the future, you can keep it locked here by clicking that blue join button, become a boomer champion like Joe V, or gently rub that sub button, gingerly ring that bell button, lovingly kiss the like button. As always, the Periodic. See y'all in the next video.